Good evening. Let me know if you could hear me. Hello, hello. Let me know how your day is going so far, how your week went. Let me know if you could hear me. Hello, hello. Make sure you share the live. Let me know if you could hear me. How is everyone doing? That was a Friday. Just waiting for more people to come in. Give people some time to tune in to us. I don't know how your Friday's going. My day was a little busy, but I'm here with you guys tonight, so that's all that matters, right? Let's give it a few minutes. I'll maybe give it like 10 minutes, if that. If no one comes on, then I'll try another time. Hello, good evening, happy Friday. Let me know how your week went, how your day's going, if it's still going. Just gonna wait for some more people to come in. Hello, hello. Hello. Just waiting for some more people to come in. Hello, hello. Hello. Good evening, happy Friday. Let me know how your week went, how your Friday's going, if it's still going. Hopefully you have your drink ready. Just gonna chill, have a good night, have a good conversation. Give it another minute. Busy but productive Friday. That's good. Those are the best. So hopefully you can relax over the weekend. Hopefully. Got you. Well, have a good show. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Just a nice little lime tonight. We're just gonna chill, have a good conversation. You know, just talk. So, welcome to All Things Pan Pop Up. I'm your host, Danielle George. I haven't done this in a while, so I thought I'd do it tonight. We are sponsored by Pantastics868. Make sure you hit them up on Instagram. They have everything from tenor sticks all the way to bass sticks. I have a few, I think I have like a couple tenor sticks left, and then I have a bunch of double seconds and everything else. So if you live in North America, hit me up. If you live anywhere else, hit up Pantastics868. So, have you noticed I haven't been on very often? Been kind of keeping it low, you know, keeping it chill. I know a lot of people are busy for people in North America and other places, Black History Month. So just finished that up. And we had a great conversation with Duvone not too long ago. There's other things in the pan community. So I just thought, hey, why not? Let's just continue that conversation. Hopefully it works. Just waiting for him to come on. Hello, sir.
Hi, man. How you good, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
Tired, but I'm good. Tired.
I hear you. You've been busy this
Yeah.
week.
For me?
You've been busy this week.
Yeah, I've been busy. Been busy. Just
You-
prepare. Good night to your viewers and your followers and your Instagram, All Things Fan podcast,
Mhm. Thank
which is
you.
very, very beneficial
Thank,
and inspirational, educational for many people in the steel pan world. And I want to congratulate you on that level, man. Doing
thank
a
you.
great
Thank
job.
you. I want to congratulate you. You released your music online. What was it? Wednesday? Tuesday?
Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah. How's it going so far? How are the sales going? How's the
The
responses?
sales are going pretty nice. You know, I just came off a call with somebody that requested all three one time, you know, so it's
Good.
good.
That's good. That's amazing. I think more arrangers need to do that.
It's up to them. It's up to
I
them.
know it
It's
is.
up to them. It's up to them.
It is a lot of work to get everything together to put it out for the public as well. So
Yeah. Documentation is the key. Documentation of your work is key and vital. You know, it
hmm
lasts a lifetime. It lasts a
yeah,
lifetime.
exactly. So you've had
Hmm.
people from hopefully North America reaching out to you for the
Yeah.
music.
Well, again, from Canada, the
Okay, that's good.
U.S., yeah, France. Australia. We had somebody from Australia coming in, some people from the UK, and here back in Trinidad and Tobago. And everybody is interested in the music that I had done for this season, which I had a great season with all the bands that I work with.
hmm
The large, the medium, the single, and the small. Very, very good season I had. I want to thank all the players and all the bands that invested their time to work with me for the season. And I really had a great time.
That's good. That's good. Did you do any for last like years prior, or is this the first time you're doing it?
No, I've been transcribing all my Panama arrangements since 2012. and they
Good.
have been
So
available. They are available and has been available and have been selling very well.
that's good.
From since Renegades Vibes
Hmm.
right up to the Lizard, all are transcribed, all are scored. So anybody who want to get a copy of the scores, just hit me up. So as the year roll on after the season, I do final edits on the score and have them ready for high schools, universities, colleges, steel pan ensembles, soloists, and people who love music that just want to go through what we do in the steel pan world in arranging for a steel band.
That's good because that's very needed.
Yeah.
It's very,
Very,
very
very good.
needed. Yeah.
We could create much more for steel pan and treat it like a global billion-dollar industry rather than just a cultural activity, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Uh,
agree.
Steel pan, absolutely, it has the potential to become a billion-dollar industry for Trinidad and Tobago
Hmm.
if it is developed strategically. Right now, it is powerful culturally, but economically, it is underdeveloped compared
So
to its global potential. You know,
so how do we in the pan community develop it?
um, uh,
People in the comments too. That's going
global,
to you too.
global, global instrument manufacturing. It could be one thing where we could
Yep.
have a steel pan. Steel pan is known to be the only acoustic instrument invented in the 21st century, and it is created in Trinidad. And if Trinidad can dominate global production, we could be in similar recognition along with Yamaha corporations that dominate instruments or Fender Music Instrument Corporation who dominates guitars. Uh,
Hmm.
and there are thousands of schools and universities worldwide that are already using pan. And if Trinidad and Tobago has taken the initiative to build a structured manufactured industry, the possible markets that we have available to us is like the US schools, the UK schools, Japan, Europe, the Caribbean, Africa, which could stream revenues through the steel pan, uh, the pan sticks, the pan
Hmm.
stands, the cases, the electronic steel pans that we have available could be one source of revenue streams. Um, and this alone could generate hundreds of millions of dollars annually. You know,
Yeah.
that is one part we could touch on. What I think about. Oh, the global steel pan education,
Yeah.
which there are universities around the world that teach steel pan. For example, the NIU, the West Virginia University, the University of the West
Hmm.
Indies, the UTT, and but most pan education is happening outside of Trinidad.
Yeah.
It's happening outside of Trinidad. But if Trinidad becomes a global training hub, people will travel here for steel pan degrees, summer pan
Hmm.
camps, arranging workshops, pan tuning courses,
Yeah.
cultural exchanges, and stuff like that. And which could create an income for arrangers, tuners, panists, universities, hotels and tourism. We had to think
Hmm.
big with this. We had to think really, really, really big. And our next department that could have the instrument become $1 billion industry is like how to put it, boy? Steel pan media and entertainment.
Mm. Okay. In what sense?
The steel pan music is still underrepresented
Hmm.
in the global media, For
Right.
example, opportunities including steel pan film scores, streaming playlists, Netflix
Mm-hmm.
documentaries, global collaborations, and artists like Dr. Ray Holman and Sir Andy Norrell
Mm-hmm.
has helped bring that pan internationally. But the instrument and the industry could grow much more larger, where we could incorporate Hollywood films and major concerts and international music festivals. That's another avenue that we could create that $1 billion industry for, you know. And
Yeah.
the next thing we could think about is Panorama as a global product.
Right.
Panorama as a global product. The competition is known as Panorama and arguably is the most advanced steel pan origin competition in the world, hands down. But
Mm.
globally, it is still relatively unknown. Why say so? Because if we could think to broadcast Panorama like the Super Bowl halftime shows, the Grammy Awards, it could generate streaming, advertising, international ticket sales, sponsorship. But
Mm-hmm.
if you look at what took place, if we ask what that took place this year in regards to having steel pan as a panorama as a global product through the the media, the media side of it, it was very,
Right.
very horrible. A lot of people were complaining about the sticking and the lack of not having good visuals and
Audio.
audio was a big, big,
Yeah.
big problem. But
Yeah.
we could learn from these things, you know. But say what? But the next thing that we could work on too is global steel pan brands.
Mm. Yeah.
You understand what I mean by that? When I say global steel pan brands, it's like Trinidad and Tobago could produce international steel pan stars and brands.
Yeah.
Arrangers, arrangers and performers could become global icons like a Stevie Wonder or Herbie Hancock. You know,
Mm-hmm.
steel pan soloists could headline major festivals around the world.
Yeah.
The reality right now is that steel pan has global respect, worldwide presence, educational demand, and cultural power. But we lack global marketing.
Yeah.
We lack strong export systems. We lack international branding. We lack structured industrial plannings. And if you want to
Yeah.
think and be big in creating this thing to become a $1 billion industry, we had to think really, 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 really big. You know?
Mm-hmm. There's some comments in the chat. If anyone has any comments or any questions, please put it in the question bubble below because I'm missing a few and I don't want to miss any more. Desi said, has Pantrambago or businesses contacted the media houses to obtain video footage for Panorama J festivals, etc.? That's a great question. I don't know.
Has Tomago business. I don't know if they have if the governing body has reached out to the powerhouse media companies in Trinidad to do such. I don't know. I don't know what the budget is like to have things done or
Mm-hmm.
to market and showcase these things, you know. But
Yeah.
there's room for improvement. There's lots of room for improvement. That's why when people saw that I had my scores for sale, they called me and they were continuing questions asking, do you know if Exodus has their music scored, if these other
Mm-hmm.
bands have their music scored and what they do with it. But if they see fit to have it scored and transcribed and have it available, fine by them.
Mm-hmm.
But I see there are avenues that we could tap into internationally with our creative skills, where we could take our transcription, our composition, our creative ideas, where we have it scored and have it ventured into the school systems in North America, in Europe, in Africa, because these countries have steel pan too. And we still need to take time to grow that media streaming package so that they could see it properly, they could feel it properly, and be a part of it. There's only few may be available to have it once they hear in Trinidad, but internationally, it's a big cry to have it there, you know? It's a big
Yeah.
cry to have it. Yeah.
Yeah. A couple comments came in. Panchambago should have all the footage at hand or stream it. Megan said, I will say footage from individual media companies have really good footage of Panorama. And then Desi said, these need to be archived and available for future generations.
I believe so. I don't know if you used to watch, if you used to look at Panorama back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
TTT used to do, Trinidad and Tobago Television used to do it, and you
Yeah.
had all different angles, and they get it inside the barn, in the float, on the rhythm rack, inside the barns, and you've seen it now. But most of the videos that you see now of
Or
the
just straight on.
instrument of Panorama is just this one view in front, left,
Yeah.
right, left,
Yeah.
right. If you look at that, is that marketable?
It's not.
It's not marketable.
It's
So
not.
we had to think properly in dotting the I's and crossing the T's properly if we want to see this instrument become a $1 billion industry. And it has, again, I said, it has the potential to become
Mm-hmm.
a $1 billion industry. We just have we just have to love ourselves and respect ourselves really with the instrument first and foremost, and
Yeah.
be able to have conversations and dialogues and make it happen, you know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's government funded. It's government funded
Yeah.
first and foremost. It's
Yeah.
government funded against the FIFA World Cup and NBA and these people. They have
Mm-hmm.
a conglomerate of corporate sponsors that sponsor their events. But
Yeah.
we still have the instrument. But if we market the instrument and brand the instrument in such a
Properly.
way that, as I mentioned, Yamaha could have
Mm-hmm.
a beer distributor for some around the world, Fendi could have some, and just spread it across the world, and you could see how great this instrument could evolve going forward. I see like you have another questions coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nate says, I've always been wondering why not have a World Panorama competition. Make it something like like FIFA World Cup. This would be the branding that would make the steel pan $1 billion industry. But the thing is why does it have to be a competition?
Probably why?
Why does it have to be a competition? Why can't it just be a showcase?
Well,
Or
I believe it could be a showcase too. It could be a showcase. It could be a showcase of the instrument, but we
Mhm.
just need to do things properly, right? But we had some problems logistically in 2015 in having a World Steel Panorama event. We had one,
Yeah,
and the big problem that we had was the standardization of the instrument.
right.
Believe that topic could have been a topic highlighted when they had the conference here in Trinidad, seeing that they had all these countries and all these band leaders and all these bands in Trinidad and Tobago. And I believe we missed that point in having the
Yeah.
steel pan standardized. Because if you really check it out, Daniel, to move a band from point A to point B, freight
It's a
wise,
lot. It's a lot.
is a lot. Is a lot. You know,
Hmm.
we can't tote a six bass around with back. We can't tote a guitar around with back. We could tote
Hmm.
a keyboard and we could get it
Yeah.
around. But if the instrument is standardized and we have these big music and industry companies around the world that we can make these collaborations with, to have sales for them, they could have the instruments in such a way they could rent the instrument and just hire the band to come.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 So if they're having a panorama in Trinidad and Tobago, being the host of the Steel Pan showcase globally, it doesn't
Hmm.
necessarily be a competition, but The
Yeah.
instrument has to be standardized because, again, to pay for pants to travel around the world. And then we
A
had to
lot of
think
money.
very strategically too, you know. We had to think very strategically and economically wise in going about doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had to think very, very strategically in how we do it. It's possible. Eh? That's why I
Yeah.
still say the potential of the instrument becoming a billion-dollar industry. It's right in front of us, but it's how we going about doing it. How we
Yeah.
going about doing it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mika says, yes, with no support, journalism or storytelling before and after performances. And I agree with that because there's no one, there is, but they're not going inside the band, if that makes sense. So there's
Facts.
no one, you know what I mean? So you
Hmm.
can't, like, the good storytelling is not going to be there. Even if you want to do a panorama documentary, no one's really, I don't know if one's been done before, but no one's really getting in with all the bands and just getting, like, what is their prep? How are the players feeling? How are the arrangers feeling? Do you think they should have been done a little bit more? Should they've done less? Should they've added
It
something?
was,
Should have taken
I
something
believe it
away?
was done before back in the day. It was done before back in the day. There was a guy
Mm-hmm.
called Dalton Narine. Again, that was back in the day when TTT used to be showcasing Panorama live on television. He used to be
Right.
going down to the tracks to meet the arrangers, meet the players, talk with them, vibe with
Mm-hmm.
them. As the band come off stage and get good footage of these virtuosos back in the day with good
Yeah.
media coverage, good storytelling, good information. Now it's just like if we
Right.
look at what we have now as the product to sell the world, it's not
Mm-hmm.
marketable. It's not marketable. It's not marketable.
Yeah.
It's not. And if the instrument is being government funded, if it's being government funded,
Mm-hmm.
the amount of funds that is allocated for steel pan, Daniel, to tell you honest truth, it's not enough. It's not
Right.
enough because the Calypso Monarch, the winner, that one person gets $1 million
Mm.
and a brand new vehicle.
Right.
Panorama winner gets $1 million. Country may go tax 10% of it,
Oh, wow.
and that's 900,000. And then you have to pay players,
Mm-hmm.
rangers, tuners, transportation, you
Yeah.
name it,
Yeah.
miscellaneous, wraps, paint, welding. And when
Decoration.
they do
Yeah.
when they do the mathematics, averagely, a band spend close to $2 million to bring that band out. And I really
Mm.
see the pain that it causes for steel band far and wide away from Port of Spain because I was working with Siparia Southern Stars. And the
Mm-hmm.
drive for me to go down there every night, it was like about an hour and a half, hour 15, hour and a half to get there. And
Right.
imagine they have to move pans and stands to Port of Spain.
Yeah.
And that's a big, big, big cost factor. Sometimes you may get transport assistance, which is not enough. That might
Mm-hmm.
just facilitate 2 trucks or 3 trucks. But sometimes one band coming from south, like for example, Fontclair or Skiffle, they
Yeah.
are a large band and they come in with over 15, 20 trucks.
Wow.
One truck might cost about average. I don't know if I might be. I don't want to sound like an exaggerator, but it's a lot of money. I wouldn't quote the figure
Yeah.
because I don't know the figure because I'm not. I know it's a lot of money, a lot of money.
Yeah.
But again, there are ways and means in having it done and making it become uh, um, a billion-dollar industry. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. I was just
Yep.
thinking, is there other ways you guys can find, I wouldn't say you guys, but well, you guys are Pan Trinbago, find sponsors from other Caribbean islands or North
Well,
America?
I have seen the president executive of Pan Trinbago making trips to St. Lucia,
Mm-hmm.
United States, New York Panorama, to Canada. And I don't know if discussions like that have been engaged with them and other partners out there to find out what could be done in regards to such, you know.
Right.
Um, if it's done, congratulations to them in doing it, but we need to push for that much more international presence of corporate sponsorship to be a
Mm-hmm.
part of it. And then again, too, we could ask for that cultural that support. We could ask for that support. But if they ask now for a package or a tool or an image or a media presentation
Mm-hmm.
of it, can we show them something to get that support? Again, we
No.
need to start back from home. We need to start back from home here. We need
Yeah.
to start it back from home here. So again,
Yeah.
we have a lot of work to do every big year. We have a lot of work to do. So,
Mm-hmm.
so.
And it's sad to
And
hear that a lot of work still needs to be done because we should be, and I keep saying this, Pan needs to be, should have been way ahead than it is now. And it's sad that I feel like we've been stagnant for years. Like we haven't moved.
but I believe one of the problems that we really have in the steel pan industry today, uh, it requires vision.
Yeah.
It requires leadership,
Mm-hmm.
and it requires global strategy.
Yeah.
When we could combine all these things and make it marriage together, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There are many cultural economists and musicians that believe that steel pan could become a cultural asset to Trinidad and Tobago. That is more powerful long term than oil and gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be some kind of surprise in it. But when you look at how creative industries grow globally, the idea starts to make sense. So let me break it down to you. See, oil is finite, and culture is infinite to the point where the economy of Trinidad and Tobago has depended heavily on companies with oil like BP and Shell, through the oil and gas company,
Right.
and but the natural resources eventually decline.
Mm-hmm.
Cultural industries, however, can grow forever because they rely on creativity and intellectual property. For
Yeah.
example, countries that build huge economic and cultural ideas includes countries like Jamaica with reggae music. How big
Mm-hmm.
that is, how big
Yeah.
that move is, you know? And
Yeah.
Steve Pan could play that role in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Steve Pan
100%.
could definitely play that role in Trinidad and Tobago, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
again, there's a cultural, a big cultural industry generation that calls for massive revenue, you know, which
Mm-hmm.
could create worldwide generations and
Yeah.
could generate trillions and billions of dollars every year. For
Yeah.
example, like music festivals and music films and cultural tourism, all these products can create a large economic impact. For
Mm-hmm.
example, like the Monaco Jazz Festival, the New Orleans Jazz Festival. Imagine a global steel pan festival in Trinidad and Tobago that attracts musicians and fans from all over the world.
That'd
That
be
is
amazing.
exact.
Yeah.
That's the turnover to steel pan tourism,
Mm-hmm.
with Carnival already being the big that the Carnival already brings in a wealth of visitors to Trinidad and Tobago every year. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
the visitors could come in and enjoy Pania tours, steel pan
Mm-hmm.
workshops, steel pan concert, cultural festivals and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
But are we prepared to do these things back here in Trinidad to start from the scratch? The answer is no. We're not ready. We're not ready for that. We ain't thinking about that. And which brings up the things about intellectual property.
Mm-hmm.
The real wealth of steel pan is not just the instrumental, is the music and the knowledge behind it,
Yeah.
which calls for like arranging techniques, tuning methods, performing styles, compositions, and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
when I have my scores and my charts and my music from Panorama being transcribed and scored, I have already prepared myself for a different market outside of Panorama. But
Right,
I have
exactly.
Panorama with Mika, but yet still I could still take my music and have it available to high school, colleges, and universities.
Mm-hmm.
I leave here on Sunday. I go to the US. I go to do a high school with a master class and lecture for 5 days on
Okay.
the lizard.
Oh wow. That'd be
Then I go
amazing
across
to listen to
then
sit in.
I go across to San Francisco in May
Okay.
to do steel panel workshops across at the Stanford University. I meet up with guys like Jim Munson Ryder that they have already requested songs to work
Right.
with from Panama already. So I have a chain of things that is happening for me, but I don't know if the other arrangers and
Are
steel
doing
band
that.
composers are thinking on that level. But
Yeah.
again, the potential for the instrument to become $1 billion worthy is right in front of us. But what are we doing with it?
Yeah, exactly. Mika said, look at Afrobeats and what it did for Nigeria. Has a brand and a country that was dependent on oil and agriculture, and Nollywood
Look
too.
at that. And I just mentioned it. I just mentioned that
Mm-hmm.
we are living on oil and gas here, but we could create the instrument much more viable than oil and gas here.
Yeah.
But let me see. Yeah, I don't watch your time to it, baby, because you know they might bump you off.
I know, I know. I'll watch it, I'm
Yeah,
watching.
watch your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a very, very serious thing that we should tap into. But the question that we need to ask: does the powers that be want to see it through that avenue? Do they want to see it like this? Do they want to have it grow like this? We may
That's
have
a
all the ideas and all the perspective. We just this is just our opinion.
yeah.
We are not in the seat that they sit to make the decisions or what directives that they have above them to make things possible. But
Mm-hmm.
then again, the instrument is always a Trinidad and Tobago. Again, if the same person brought up the comment about look what Afrobeats has done for Nigeria, and they are
Mm-hmm.
living on all across there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It brings
Yeah.
about a movement of people to enjoy their music, their culture, and it's global. It's
Mm-hmm.
global.
Yeah.
Burna Boy is like about his performance price tag. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We can do
Yeah.
the same thing down here from Tobago, man.
100%. 100%. Nate just had a comment. Pantra can't do it alone. There needs to be some form of legislation that can require the business community to invest and provide the level of sponsorship needed for branding our national instrument.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Yeah, yeah,
Facts. Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
Oh, comments are coming in, man. Mika said it's not up to the powers that have it has that wait. It's not up to the powers that be. It's up to us. Using the same example as Nollywood that was purely entrepreneurial, and the government begged to fund it only after it took off around the world. Again, if you guys have any questions or comments, put it in the question bubble because I don't want to miss anything. So it's on the bottom right hand side of your screen with a with a question mark. Just make sure you put everything in there. But yeah, I feel like in some ways, like you're already making that step of going to schools and doing master classes and doing all that. I feel like you're already making that step. It's just others need to follow and
Yeah.
see what's possible in the pan community. It's not
Yeah.
just pan. There's you have to know how to write music, you have to arrange, you have to know the fundamentals, you have to know there's like little things behind just playing that people need to know, and there's a lot of
Facts.
knowledge that's not being shared.
It's so true and so correct about that. But when coming back to the scoring thing,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was done back in the day. It was done back in the day, but there was a company called Paniard. I don't know if you
Yes.
remember Paniard, and
Yeah.
they had the
Yeah.
opportunity to come to Trinidad and do phase two birthday party, Fanny Minor, Mystery Band,
Hmm.
some well-known Parma songs that was available on the website. It stopped for a while, and nobody never really took up the initiative to continue it.
Yeah.
But I saw that avenue that was voided by many arrangers when I started going to Paris in France to work with the
Mhm.
University of Nantes and the Calypso Atlantic Steel Band when I met Andy Norrell,
Right.
and where the power of documentation was made knowledgeable to me that everything that he does is there, written, waiting for
Mhm.
schools to be a part of
Right.
in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, and in the US.
Mhm.
And when I came back from France, I had the opportunity to work with Dante Panton, and we
Okay.
started to transcribe all the music that I did, and I have it documented so anybody could have it now, you know. So the next
Mhm.
move for me now is to create that website of a catalog of songs that bands now and individuals now could go back onto my website and order the songs directly from the cart and upload it, and they will have it.
Mhm. I have a question for you. The songs that you've arranged for
Mhm.
Panorama over the years, could you put that on like Spotify or Apple Music, or does that or does the
It,
music that you've
it, it,
arranged
calls,
belong to the band?
it calls for a lot of discussion and legal clearance before it could be
Okay.
done.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe we might have to go through the Copyright Act of Trinidad and Tobago. We have to go through the composer because I haven't I have a Spotify account, and I did try to put in some panorama music, and there's
Mhm.
none. There is none, and
Yeah.
we had to ask ourselves the question why. Are we
Yeah.
really doing the right things in accordance to the intellectual property of the song? Who is the real owner of it? Are we just the creators or the creative mindset behind it? And
Mhm.
that needs to tap. We need to tap into that too, you
Yeah.
know. But I
Yeah.
believe Andy Norrell has his music on platforms like the satellite radio. So his compositions, and I believe Coffee Street is one, The
Yeah.
Last Word is one, and they have. But then again, you're not going to find a woman on the bass slow version on Spotify.
On Spotify. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
the Apple Tune and these kind of things. You
Yeah.
quicker find it on YouTube, but
Mhm.
that's it. But
Yeah.
the person who uploads it on YouTube, once it passes 1 million views, they get paid for it, not the
Exactly.
band. So we
Exactly.
need to find out the logistics behind not having Parma songs on on these media song
Platforms. Yeah.
stream platforms.
Yeah.
I can remember back in the day we used to be doing DVDs, and we used to be doing, and then we
Mhm.
upgraded to the USB keys,
Yeah.
and and after that, everything
Just
done,
online.
vanished. Then
Yeah.
after we started to do the Pioneer judging, and
Mhm.
we were using a cell phone to
Yeah.
record a band
Record it.
from
Yeah.
band to band, and I saw that this year we made a big improvement in the preliminary rounds with the single pan where they had a boom and camera moving around in the bands. It was looking good at that point in time. It was looking much more
That's great.
presentable
Yeah.
before, yeah, because again the connectivity that was there, the internet wasn't there, the
Mhm.
people internationally wasn't getting that viewership of watching and listening properly. So everybody
Mhm.
was just getting frustrated. So we can't really sell the instrument like that. We can't
Yeah.
really envisioning walking into a Warner Brothers or a Disney Channel or a Netflix company, and showing them what we do for Panorama, and we want to see if we could have it done. And yo, we had to think bigger than that, man.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, we had to
Nate
think
has
bigger
a
than that.
comment. Yeah, Nate has a comment. Pan Trimbago has already started the journey of marketing the steel pan to the world, as Nigeria did with Nollywood and Afrobeats. I personally haven't seen anything. I could be wrong. I maybe it's just not coming in my algorithm or my like, but I've seen them look for um Is it ambassadors from certain
I
countries?
don't I don't know.
But
I don't know.
I haven't really seen anything. But again, I could
No.
be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting to see where Pan will be in the next, I don't know, 10 years. It'd be
Yeah.
interesting. It'd be interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Hmm. So, what is your plan? I want to say during your off season.
Well,
During your
I
off
don't have a
season.
on I don't have a on season or off season. I work
Yeah,
right through the year. But
that's good.
again, music is not music is steel pan. Music is not a hobby for me. It's an
Yeah,
occupation for
it's
me,
good. Yeah,
and
I agree.
I treat it as my occupation because it's my occupation. So I don't
Yeah.
have a on season or off season to really be a part of music, you know? And that's one of the
Hmm.
things that we in the fertility not really seeing because the instrument in Trinidad and Tobago is not seen as an occupational tool. It's not.
It's not. It's not.
They don't respect it as an occupation because again, the big event that we have in Trinidad is Panorama, and
Hmm.
95% of the people that play pan in pan for Panorama, it's not the occupation. It's like a hobby for them to come to play and to come to jam. And as Ash Wednesday come, everybody go
They're
back,
gone.
bank
Yeah.
teller, doctor, lawyer, and the few that remains, like myself, and the ones who have it as an occupation, we are just
Hmm.
here to fight it what we have to do around the year. You know,
Yeah.
we invest in whatever space that available for us. So we want to go and do gigs, we want to do performances. Now I choose the educational route to go to schools and teach
Hmm.
and share my talent with students and stuff like that. And because I see
Yeah.
there's a market there that nobody never really venture in, and so
Yeah. No, there is because that's what
I'm
I'm doing
traveling
over
to the
here.
year. Yep.
No, I was gonna say I'm doing the same thing over here.
Yeah,
So.
I have a lot of travels to do. I have a lot of traveling to do this year, a lot of schools to
Hmm.
do through the US. And every job you do is like the advertisement for the next one because you never know. I could leave Trinidad
Hmm.
with 4 confirmed high schools and university. But from the
Yeah.
time you land in that area, oh yeah, Duvone Stewart is in town.
You get.
And
Yeah.
every word it circles and it reaches to
Yeah.
the point that 2 more schools comes in, 4 more
Hmm.
schools come in, and we just continue and it just continue goes on and goes on and goes on.
Yeah.
Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't hit, but yet still the work is there. The work is there.
Yeah.
The opportunity for that educational drive with steel pan music, not just Panama music only, but compositions and technique playing and steel pan
Hmm.
history and all these kind of things. We discuss and talk about these things full time.
That's good. That's good. Because I was gonna ask you, like, when you're going to schools, what's your main focus? Like, what do you want the students to get out of it when you leave?
To become the best version of themselves. Because again, you know,
Okay.
they see us through the medium of the YouTube or the whatever medium they see us at, and what they
Hmm.
see, what we do is what they want to invest in. And when you go to them now, they ask much more questions and they want to be a part
Yeah.
of much things that is available to them to get the opportunity to because they never will have that opportunity again granted to them. So
Hmm.
be as open and as spontaneous as possible to receive the information and the questions that comes from them.
Yeah.
But no on a steel pan clinic, it's basically about arranging, technique playing, having the ability to sight read and play one time as a with the band and
Hmm.
get that thing going properly, man.
Yeah. Uh, Desi has, I don't know if it's a comment or question, but he said in Panorama back in the day, the crowd used to flank the bands on east and west sides of the stage. I love
I
seeing the
miss
crowd
that. I
reacting.
miss that. I
Yeah, and it
miss
added
that.
the excitement to the footage. I would love to see that again. Why did they stop that?
I don't know. I don't know if it was a health and safety precaution
Yeah.
that they have with it now. But if you look back in the day, you know, Phase Two on stage playing birthday party and the whole
Hmm.
lot, it's like about 1 feet between the band rack and the supporters, but
Mm-hmm.
nobody wasn't jumping in the band and reveling with the band. Everybody was decently across the band and was just enjoying the band. Was
Being
just enjoying the
respectful.
band at the point in
Yes.
time. But now that stopped. So all the bands, as the band roll on stage, everybody had to come off the ramp, come straight off, because I believe that they provide big screens on the outside for them to watch. But you see that one-on-one vibe where everybody comes together. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we missed that. We missed that. I miss it, bro.
Yeah.
I never really had it while I was an arranger, but when I was a player back in the day with the Amuku Renegades,
Mm-hmm.
it was amazing. It was
Yeah. And
amazing.
I
I
and
wish
I
that could
feel
come back.
as a player, you're also feeding off of the energy that they're giving you. So you're playing like 10 times
Exactly,
better. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think Nate has a question. Duvone, there was a rumor, and I trust that it is what it is, but it was mentioned that this is your last year with Renegades. Rumor, right?
Oh. Oh. I don't know if you want to answer that. It's up to you.
I don't know. You have not heard on it. It's a rumor.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a rumor. It's a rumor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
I believe that could silence a lot of people with their assumptions, But
Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of rumors going
rumor.
around lately.
Yeah, a lot of rumors. But as I tell them, whatever you hear, believe.
Okay.
Silence speaks for itself. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
me. That's a
Yeah.
rumor. That's a rumor, Nate.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Curtis says, I agree. There's a market for steel band music education in schools locally and internationally.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you know my story with this thing back in Trinidad and Tobago with the steel pan thing. We
Mm-hmm.
have over 500 schools in Trinidad and Tobago, and not one school has this instrument. We do have the instrument in school as a subject. As a The instrument that they use to teach music in Trinidad and Tobago is a recorder.
Is it because the schools
Still,
can't, hold on. Is it because the schools can't afford to get pens in their school, or is it because they're just,
it's not that we again, it's not that, and I made a comment earlier
mm-hmm,
that when I made a comment to the effect of many cultural, economists and musicians believe that steel pan could become a more cultural or great cultural asset for Trinidad and Tobago
mm-hmm,
than it is more
mm-hmm,
powerful long term than gas and oil.
yeah. Hmm. I, to this day, I find that crazy
It's crazy. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
that recorders are still in schools.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Again, we can still make the instrument a billion-dollar industry. Is that if
Mm-hmm.
we want it to happen? If we want it to happen, oh man.
So, oh, I have so many questions. I have
I
so
know you have
many
so many
questions.
questions, man. I know. I know.
I don't understand because I feel like I had the same conversation like 3, 4 years ago that pan wasn't in schools, and I was blown away, and I'm still blown
Mm.
away that there hasn't been any progress made at all.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. You know. Sorry to say,
So
but
do you think? Do you?
we
I was
never
gonna say,
really.
do you think? No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do we as a pan community need to like go to schools? Like, say Renegades. Does Renegades need to go like sponsor a school and just say, hey, we're gonna bring pans to your school. We're gonna bring a teacher to teach it and move on and just like every band sponsor maybe like 3, 4 schools in their area. Would that
That sounds like a good idea.
okay? I don't know if that's something that could be done,
That sounds like a
but
good idea.
because I feel like that's the only way that's gonna happen.
Yeah. But the high school that I'm going to, and the high school that I'm going to in in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
They have their pans there. They have pans in their school
Right.
from first graders right up. They have pans there. They teach the pans in the school program, along with the other instruments, the drum line and the brass lines and all these kind of things. They have a steel band
Yeah.
line. Thanks to
Huh.
Mr. Um, Jim Wharton and
Yeah.
Mr. Andrew Hamilton. These guys are doing some nice work out there. There's another guy
Hmm.
by the name of his name is Dave Longfellow. He's doing some great work in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Sherwin Tweets, and these boys are doing good, you know. Um, Duvone, make sure Danny gets credit for that.
The steel band sponsoring schools to get pan.
Yeah. That's a great thing. That's a nice thing, but you know. But
Mm-hmm.
Renegades has a program. They have a product that a program goes on. You know, they have a junior
Yeah.
band and they have
Yeah. Yeah.
a young band. So they filter out. But again, I'm saying in the school system, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe
Yeah. Yeah.
we just linking Pan as a community based entity only, but we could still have it in the school system.
You 100% can. You
In the
totally
school
can.
system, you know?
Do they
But
have like
wow,
music? Do they have music schools in bands like the trumpet and the flute and all that?
if they have music school in Trinidad for people playing flute and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Because I
know.
was gonna say if they have that, they can easily just buy like a couple tenors, guitar pans, and a bass, and you have pan in school. Just
I,
start off small.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know to tell you the exact shape, baby girl. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Um, Ishal has a comment. Great discussion. Conversations like these tend to drive the point home. I expect, as the others echo sentiment, there are wait,
Yeah, those
there are those
that
that
will start
will
working
start
and
working and
making
make
it a
your dream
reality.
reality. Yeah,
I hope
I
so.
can really
I
see
hope
it.
so one day. I hope so
Yeah,
one day. I hope so one day. I hope so one day. You know?
yeah.
I may not be around in the flesh to happen, but I hope that one day it happens.
Mhm.
One day, one very good day that it happens, you know? So,
Yeah. And these
and
are conversations that. No, go
and
ahead.
we tend to be in this position after a carnival season in Trinidad and Tobago. And the
Mhm.
question comes up, what's next?
Yeah.
What's
Every year.
next? Every
Every
year,
year.
what's next?
Yeah.
And
Every
every
year.
year
Yeah.
we try to bring ideas, and
They
are
just
they
stay
listening?
ideas.
Are
They
they
just stay.
listening?
They just stay as
The
ideas.
ideas
They
just
don't. They don't.
the ideas just stay right there, and
Yeah.
everything that was done back in the day to help groom steel pan players and steel pan musicians to have the choice if they want to have steel pan as an occupation has all
Mhm.
dwindled down to zero. Nothing works here. Nothing
Yeah.
works here. You know, and
Mhm.
from filling up the GMPA complex of World Steel Pan Music Festival back in the day to now it
Mhm.
has nothing.
Yeah.
School Steel Band Music Festival used to fill up all the schools. You had schools coming from all Tamina, Northeastern College, Pleasantville. Now, nothing.
Nothing.
I believe
Yeah.
one of the more active functioning school program that it has in Trinidad and Tobago
Mhm.
with Steel Pan. I believe it's
Mhm.
I might be wrong. I stand to be corrected. I believe it's Fonclair, NLCB Fonclair. Darren Shepherd and
Yeah.
a guy called Curtis Marcel
Marshall.
is his name. Curtis
Yeah.
Marcel. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's on the live man. He's on the live here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
do
made a
some
comment.
fantastic job. Yeah.
Yeah. He made a
Oh,
comment. He's like, so he said, I'm doing work with a few schools at Fontclair Steel Orchestra. I have opportunities in Europe as well, but prefer to work with the primary and secondaries to pass it on.
yeah, that's a big decision that he made because he realized there's a
Hmm.
void and a space here that needs to be under a level of TLC, a lot of tender love and care. And if we don't really have the opportunity to nurture the youths and teach the youths where our grassroots really come from with the instrument, we will never have that bridge gap properly for the next generation to go forward with it. But we can't sit down and wait and things happen. We had to come up there and go and get it.
Yeah.
We had to come out and go and get it, We had to come out and go and make it happen.
Yeah.
Duvone is here. Hi, Curtis. Thanks very much.
Yeah. Music said another void is having good builders and tuners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to, we're missing a lot of these brothers, Again, these things should be taught in schools.
Yeah.
These things should be taught in schools, It's like when you finish school, you should have a level of knowledge of what your national instrument is about.
Yeah.
The making, the building, the tuning, the performing, the arranging, the composing.
Yeah.
The instrument,
Yeah.
And again, we could make it $1 billion industry, but if we want it to happen.
Yeah. And I don't know why we wouldn't.
Yeah. There's a nice steel pan program happening in Barbados as we speak. They don't have a competition. They don't have a competition like Panama and Trinidad. But every single day, there's a guy called Mark Ford in a hotel.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a guy called Hashim Durant and a band called Euphoria Steel Song. Every day,
doing their thing. Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And I say, wow. These brothers and them are the thing lock across in Barbados. Not a competition. No competition, They have a national youth steel orchestra. If you saw how big that band is, there'll be about 70, 80 of them.
I didn't realize how big it was until where did I see it? I saw it somewhere. Was it for the Independence?
It could be for the Independence, but they have something called Pandemonium. Is a big steel pan event that they have.
Yeah.
They have, and they have something, a nice thing going on every year that band performs, and they incorporate their Bajan music with their Bajan singers. Spooge music, and having Nicholas Branco perform, having Arturo Clapton perform, and all these brothers and them, and they have a road show with the steel pan becomes the pan around the neck version, and they march through the streets with trumpets and drums and bugles and all kind of thing. And they had a thing look across there, and not one single competition, boy. Every day. Every day is thing in Barbados, man. Every day. You know what I'm saying? They had it in luck, man. Had it in luck. So that's why I could safely say, Mark Ford, he's a musician, that's his occupation. He ain't making joke.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He do the thing. You seen it. You seen it. Every day I see it. He posts up on my face. What did you just do it, like? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Curtis says, steel band building and tuning. This is a critical area that needs to be developed. And that's the thing, like, I don't know if we need to start just doing like a introduction in schools just to get an intro, and then you might get a kid that really loves it and decides to go to, I don't know.
You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. It's all about the mindset and the passion you have for it. And I saw that at a young age. I love it. I embrace it the way I am right now.
Yeah.
I just continue and going.
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know. Again, if we live to see 2027, Carnival, Panorama will come to an end, and we will fall back asking these same questions having the same discussions again. And I believe that the ideas, myself, you, the viewers, the listeners, the people who type in it, they have good ideas, and it ain't gonna take nothing much for them to take little 2 ideas, little 3 ideas and stuff like that, and make it happen, Try to work out something, try to work with something. But if they have a plan and an agenda, We just have to leave them and see what they're doing going forward. If that is the direction that they want to see Palm go, fine. We can't vex with them. We can't vex with them. We have a choice: support it or don't support it. But for me, music and steel pan for
Mhm.
me is an occupation. I will always look for opportunities to
Yeah,
create my brand and to live my brand and to elevate my brand going forward. I'm
as
grateful
you
and
should.
thankful for what Panama has done for me, but I
Hmm.
am not lamented on Panama as my glorified part
Yeah.
of my life.
You're.
There's a continuation. My what's next? Here was my what next.
Hmm.
My what next is when I have all my music transcribed and I have it available,
Hmm.
high school, college, university, anybody can come and call me and say, Duvone, we want to score for Year for Love. We want to score for Working Men. We want to score for the Lizette. We want to score for Roti and Talkiri. You're getting
Yeah.
it. And
Exactly.
if you want me to come and do a workshop on it with you, I'll come in and do it.
There you go. Okay. And that's very fair. It is
Yeah.
very fair. Yeah. Ishel
I
has a
hope I hope it
question.
I hope it I hoping that I hoping to take one of the arrangements and
Hmm.
I'm in discussion with it right now to
Okay.
have the Philharmonical Orchestra here in Trinidad and Tobago under the direction of Dr. Roger Henry
Hmm. Hmm.
to I have submitted or I gave him one of the scores that I did
Okay.
on the arrangements that I did, which was Build a Better Nation Together. That's the Paris Southern Stars played.
Yeah.
And I gave it to him with the potential of having that song performed and done by him with the Philharmonical Orchestra.
That'd be amazing.
Cuba, France.
That would be amazing.
You telling
Ishel has
me?
a. No, go ahead.
No, no.
You good?
I'm just blown away. I'm just blown away by the
Yeah.
opportunities that come in my way, and I'm just thankful and grateful for it. You know, again, this is not no secret, and this is
Hmm.
some of the avenues and directions that we need to take our music and take our craft going forward. And so I'm saying,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
if we could bring great minds together and collaborate our creations and our creative mindsets in that space to give it to these people to have it done, a
Hmm.
philharmonical arrangement of Year for Love or the Lizard or Build a Nation Together. We'll be starting with the Build a Nation Together first. And if it
Yeah.
comes out, I believe not if it comes out,
When it. Yeah.
when it comes out, I'm going to see a lot of people gravitate into it. How did I come up with the idea? Dr. Ray Holman has a version of Pan Woman
Okay.
done by a Philharmonical Orchestra.
Huh.
Andy
Okay.
Norrell did Andy Norrell did a live a live concert in Bonn,
Hmm.
Germany, with the WDR Big Brass Band using some of his compositions and traditional calypsos like My Pussin and Gavaska and all these
Hmm.
songs, Loving the Cemetery and Martyrs and all
Hmm.
these songs, and had Relator singing on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
remember
Andy
seeing some.
Narell
I
did
think
it
it's on.
with
I think it's on
it's
YouTube.
it's on YouTube. So
Yeah.
again, I want to continue in that vein and even elaborate on it some more, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, I want to have the
Yeah.
scores. If I could take it down to South Africa to the Marimba and Steel Band Festival to have it done down there,
That would be
and
crazy.
yeah, I wanna venture and put my creative music, my Panama creations in different lights and scope where the instrument could now be seen in a different way. You know how much places out there and see and know about our instrument, man. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm just on a different. I believe when it going to turn 50, because this year I'm turning 50, so
Hmm.
a different
Big things.
a different vibe, yeah, a different vibe is around,
Hmm.
a different energies around me now. So you never
Yeah.
know, a lot of things is in store, a lot of ideas is just coming up to be much more relaxed and do things the right way. For me
Mm-hmm.
personally, because again, it's not a hobby, it's an
Yeah.
occupation for me. So I want to
Yeah.
be able to have the work documented and go across and have big brass band performing Yeah for Love and Hooking Man and
Mm-hmm.
Bill and Nation Together, The Lizard, Black Stallion Feeling to Party, arranged by Duvone Stewart, done by the Czech Republic Philharmonical Orchestra. You never know things like these opportunities can happen. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Ishel has a comment or a question. Do you believe that the same way competition raises the standard as a side effect, it can also stunt the growth as the competition becomes the core focus and not the growth of the artwork?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I believe so. I believe so. Everything is worth trying, you know.
Yeah.
Everything is worth trying in life, you know, my lady. I don't believe that we should not give an idea the effort of trying to see if it could work, yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe the comments and suggestions by people, which is their opinion, that may be something viable or
Mm-hmm.
interesting or may have some kind of perspective of being something better and creative and new, is worthy of giving and getting that opportunity to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A couple of people are asking for
Yeah.
your email address. I feel like just hit him up on Instagram and email
I mean,
him
you
from
asking me
there.
for my email
People
or
are
your
asking for
email.
your email.
Your email or my email.
Your email to get your music.
I want to get my music. You can hit me up on email. This is duvone at gmail.com. I could type it in for you.
Yeah, type it in. And then someone also said every cruise there are people who are seeing and hearing the instrument for the first time.
Gmail.com.
I I there you go, guys. Email, you can email them, get the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but someone made a comment saying like on the cruise ships, a lot of people are hearing and seeing the instrument for the first time.
I'm not shocked by it. I'm not shocked by
Neither am
it.
I.
I'm not shocked by it, you know?
Neither am I. Neither am I. Every time
I'm not shocked by it.
I go perform, people are like, "Yeah, I first saw this and heard about it on a cruise ship," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not surprised. Really not surprised."
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. Do you think I've never done it on a cruise ship, but do you think steel pan musicians are getting the same respect on a cruise ship as they would be anywhere else?
I believe Jason could answer that question much more than me, you know, because he have been doing the cruise ship line much more. I don't
Okay.
want to say yes or no. He's there and
Okay.
he could answer in that regard, you know.
Yeah. Let me know. Let me know.
Jason, she asked her a question, answer the big woman, man.
Let me know because I would love to know. I would love to know. Or are you guys
Yeah.
just seen as background music? Like I am here. I'm just background music
Nah,
over here.
Jason is front row and center, man.
Okay,
He has
good.
his band. He has his band. He groove with tracks. He groove with a band. He
Good.
up there, man. He up
Good,
there.
good, good.
You
Front and
know
center.
white pants and flower, coconut shirt and yellow bird, and you stayed in the corner. Play softly. You play softly. No,
Good. Okay. Good.
the stage is yours. Look what Jonathan Scales doing.
Yeah.
Crazy things, nice things.
Hmm.
Victor Provers, crazy
Yeah.
things, nice things. Joshua Rigello, come on.
Hmm. Yeah. Everyone's doing their
Crazy
thing.
things, nice
Andre.
things.
Yeah.
Andre, I wish I could
Um.
be like them fellas, you know, but I as a teacher now. As a teacher.
the amount of people are in awe. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
I wouldn't
surprised
be
because they all.
surprised, man, again, you know.
Hmm. I would not be surprised.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy. Really crazy. Really
Uh,
crazy.
so for those that have just joined, make sure you hit up Duvon.
Yeah,
Get his
for the
music.
music.
for the
Yeah,
music. You want to book him for school? Hit him up.
Yeah, yeah. I could even come to Alberta too sometime soon.
We're
Do
gonna
some
make that
workshop up
happen.
there.
Yeah,
Hit
we're
me
gonna make
up.
that happen. We're gonna make that
Make
happen
it
for sure.
happen.
Yes, we're gonna make it
Yeah.
happen.
So I look forward to that.
Yeah, yeah,
I look
yeah,
forward to that. I look forward to that. So
yeah.
that's a mission for me. Schools, high schools, universities, the arrangements are for sale. 200 US, 1500 TT. They could contact me on Instagram, send me a message,
Hmm.
and you have everything. You have PDF, you have the MP3 file, you have the MIDI file, and all the songs are there. Whatever song you want, whatever arrangement you want, it's
Yeah,
there. Every song the
that's good.
Renegades did
That's good.
from 2012 to 2026, it's there. You could have it.
Yeah, I have a question before we go. Question for you, and a lot of
Hmm.
people have been asking me. I don't know if you want to share, but what application or what website or whatever are you using to have your music scored? Because people are watching
I
or
use
watching your
I
lives
use
and seeing it, and they're just wondering.
I use the upgraded version of Finale. It's a software
Okay,
called Dorico.
okay,
It's called Dorico.
okay.
Um, and with that now, what I do, if I could, let me see it here. I don't know if I have Dorico. See if I could flick across to the TV here. This is my computer here, so I could
Hmm.
build a nation together, and I could let's open this.
Because a lot of people have been asking me, I'm like, just ask him. I don't know why you have to go through me to get
Okay,
to
good.
him.
This is the full score here of the build a nation together. Where you see it itemized, everything. You get the notes, you see the notes of everything one time.
Okay.
You see the notes of
And
everything one time.
do you, so a lot of people are asking me also, when you're playing, does it score it for you or do you have to put it
It's
in?
called, it's called, it's called, it comes from here.
Okay.
I
Okay.
use the EPAN,
Yeah.
and every time I touch a note, it
Hmm.
registers automatically right here. So I see everything. And
Right.
I use the Andy Norrell Steel Pan app with the
Okay.
Pantones, the Elimane Pantones.
Okay.
So I
You
hear
don't,
a full steel band in my house before going to the pan yard.
okay. And you don't need the EPAN to do all that.
No, you don't need the EPAN. You don't.
See? Well, a lot of
You
people
could
think
use
you
it.
do.
You could use any MIDI interface
Hmm.
and have it from here to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Because a lot of people, again, like I said, a lot of people have been reaching out to me and asking me what you're using, what other rangers are using. I'm like, just ask them. Just ask them.
Just
But now,
see, just
I don't
ask them.
just ask them. I don't know. But now that we know, we can all get that application and start doing it. It's good
Yeah,
to
yeah,
know though.
yeah. It's a new version, the upgraded version of the Rico finale. Sorry,
Hmm.
the new updated version of the finale, and
Okay.
yeah, we
Okay.
have everything up here, and the midis here.
That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. So everyone, there you go. There's your answer.
Somebody was asking for yeah, this how I do. This is how I do. Right in this room here, right in this room here is where all the magic take place to me. Right in this room here, right here, right here, right here.
You
I'm
live,
asleep.
breathe, and sleep there.
Yeah, right inside of here. Lock up the doors, and I inside of here, and
Hmm.
I pump in music all day, whole night, putting all these arrangements and things together.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Again,
So,
it's not a hobby for me; it's an occupation. So the level
exactly.
of passion and love and energy I put it into it calls for a lot of high
Mm-hmm.
level concentration, and yeah.
Yeah. So when you're arranging music, do you have to be in a certain mood to arrange, or you just do it when you need to?
Um, everything is music for me is like it's about emotions and feelings and vibe. You know, I don't have to be in a certain frame of mind. Everybody have a different way in doing it. Me, I love this thing.
Yeah.
I can start one time for you and say, yo, let me go. I do want to do the verse and chorus now. We put this together. Put this together.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. We gonna have it. I go one time. I have no mood or no vibe or no nothing
Okay.
to put the music to life. The EPAN is also good. Also used as a MIDI controller. Duraco 5 is sweet. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
use. The Duraco 5 is sweet. Mentally sweet. It's smooth, and
Mm-hmm.
the latency between the software and the pan
Mm-hmm.
is smooth. It registers everything.
Okay.
I give it like a 95%. 95%.
Wow.
Sometimes they may have to change. Well, if you want to insert triplets and stuff like that, you just had to change the settings, and then after you input the triplet settings, and all you just had to do, punch in the notes where you want to play for the triplet. Punch it in.
Huh. Interesting.
And it's kind of scary to it. It's kind of scary to, and I want to say something, and I might get in trouble for saying it. But the way how it going now, Danny,
Yeah.
don't be shocked in the next couple of years. AI panorama music could be
Oh,
available.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably being done right now. It's probably being tested. I wouldn't be surprised. I
AI
would
panorama music could
I
be
would not be
available.
surprised. I would not be surprised at all.
You would be so,
I'm telling you,
this
I
thing
would
is so
not be
crazy.
surprised.
This thing is so crazy, yeah? And
Uh-huh.
it's crazy way Danny way. It's crazy because I was
Very.
like one day. I don't know if anybody ever tried it and did it. If you have the chat GPT app where the premium one where you could speak to it
Mm-hmm.
and ask it a question. I am doing a song and I want to change the key from F major to A flat minor. Could you give
Uh-huh.
me a modulation to get to A flat minor? And that thing tell me how it could be done, you know. And it will tell you, it will ask you again, do you want it in a more dramatic way? I say, yeah. It give me a different thing again, a different route to get to A flat minor. Danny,
Oh
don't
my.
wipe your eyes, you know. Danny, don't wipe your eyes. Don't wipe your eyes. You
You're
think it
teaching it
real.
things. You're teaching
It's
it things,
real.
Devon. That is
Hold on there,
crazy.
Danny. Hold on there, Danny. Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah.
Danny. Hold on, Danny.
Yeah.
Hold on, eh? Hi, hello, good night. She just not. Hi, hello, good night.
Hey, no problem at all. If you ever want to dive back into that or just chat about something else, I'm here.
Okay,
Hope you have
cool.
a good.
I'm doing a piece of music, but I have problems in trying to modulate a changed key from F major to A flat minor. Could you give me a modulation path to get to A flat minor, please, Sans?
Yeah, absolutely. So one nice approach is to pivot through a common chord or a related key. Since F major and A flat minor are a major third apart, one smooth path is to go from F major to D flat major first. D flat major shares a lot of the same notes as A flat minor. They're closely related keys. So you might try a progression like this. First pivot to D flat major, then use a chord like B flat minor, the relative minor of D flat, and from there you can lead naturally into A flat minor. That gives you a smooth chromatic step and keeps a nice sense of harmonic flow.
If I wanted more dramatic, something dramatic, could you give me that flow from that same progression, from that same key change from F major to A flat minor?
Definitely. If you want to amp up the drama, you can use a bit of a sudden contrast. Start by playing a big, bold F major chord, and then move into a D flat major chord. But let that D flat ring for a few beats, then go to B flat minor, holding it with a bit of suspension. Maybe.
Okay, stop. Okay, stop. Have a good night. Bye.
Of course, no problem at all. I'm glad I could help a bit. If you ever want to pick it up again or talk about anything else, just let me know.
Okay, man, you have a good night. Take care.
You too.
Jason took-
Take care, and if you ever need to talk or brainstorm again, I'm here. Sleep.
Danny,
Jason?
do not get twisted.
Jason just took the words right out of my mouth. What the? Nah. Duvone, I'm going to tell you this
You want
right
the
now.
next hour? You want the next hour?
Duvone, I'm going to tell you this right now. If I hear a Panorama song next year that's done by AI, I'm going to cuss. I'm going to straight cuss. That is insane.
Danny, check this out, right? Check this out.
I have no words. I have no words.
You don't want to hear no more, right?
I'll take it. I'm sure
All right,
everyone
good
else
night,
will
my
hear
boy.
it. I'll
Oh
listen.
my guy, I'm back. I'm back here now. I'm back here now. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. No worries at all. If you want to continue with the music
All right.
or anything else.
Well, I want to ask you, what are some of the essential criterias in making a panorama arrangement a complete arrangement?
That's a great question. So for a panorama arrangement to really feel complete, a few key elements have to come together. First, you need strong harmonic development. The progression should be clear, but it also needs tension and resolution. Rhythmic drive is crucial. Each section of the band, from the penners to the basses, needs a rhythmic identity that pushes the music forward. Dynamic contrast is really important, so you have soft, delicate moments and powerful big climaxes. And of course, you need a strong melodic line, something the audience can latch onto, and a clear structure so it builds and resolves beautifully. When all those elements come together, you get a truly complete panorama arrangement.
That is crazy. Curtis says, I used to hear rumors about AI doing panorama music. You know, I would not be surprised.
But you know the thing about it, Danny? How will you know?
DJ Zuri just said the same thing. You would never know.
You will never know.
You would never know. That is crazy. That is insane. If it does the scoring for you, okay. If it does the scoring for you, that's a whole nother level. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know.
You want to ask it again? You want to blow
No,
your mind
no.
away?
I need a drink for this because I need a drink. I need a drink because that is crazy.
Crazy. Yep.
Wow. Well, I think you just blew everyone's mind right now. You definitely blew mine because was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all. At all.
Baby girl, believe it or not, it's there. It's there.
Wow.
No, it all boils down to the honesty of the human being.
Yeah.
Because again, how will you know?
You will never know. Well, especially if it scores the music for you, you'll never know. Because
Okay.
if it comes to a
And
point where you have to hand in, yo, go ahead.
I believe it does it too. You want me to check it for you?
No. I'm done. I am
I didn't want
done.
to. I could answer the question for you. I wouldn't answer the question for you, but I could answer the question for you.
Jesus. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Look what I look what I did with this thing here. Look what I did with this thing to see if I was really crazy. If this world crazy. I played a panorama arrangement
Uh-huh.
about 2 minutes in the panorama arrangement and asked it to analyze what happens there. This shit, you see this shit here, this iPhone 16 here, AI,
Mm-hmm.
Chat GPT, it built out everything what was happening on a piece of music. It's dangerous, baby girl.
It's crazy.
What? Crazy, yeah.
Wow.
Don't cough, don't cough, don't cough, don't cough.
I can't breathe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, these are next
Now I'm
topic,
not,
a next topic for discussion very soon, man.
yeah, we're
And
gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this because I feel like we should end
yeah,
it here to
let's
give people
soak in
more.
some more.
Yeah.
Test it for yourself before you come on. Test it for yourself because I know you might be having it on your phone somewhere, you know. Test it for
Yeah.
yourself and see. Yeah, test
I'm
it for
definitely
yourself and
going
see because
to.
it's really, really true. It's really, 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 really
That
true.
is that is
It gives you
crazy.
inspiration how to build an introduction. You could ask it, I have this song Two Own Way by Voice. Could
Mm.
you give me an idea of an introduction, how to do it for Panorama? I will tell you.
Wow.
All right, let me. I feel like we in line.
No, I trust you. I know everyone. I know the viewers want to hear it. So go ahead.
If you go ahead. Hi,
Go
good
ahead.
night. I'm back here with you. Hi, good night.
Hey, no problem at all. I'm glad you're back.
All
If
right.
there's anything else you want to discuss
Yes,
or any other music ideas you want to bounce around, I'm here
Yes,
and ready.
yes.
Just let me know.
I have some ideas to bounce around back to you. I have this song, Pan in A minor by Lord Kitchener. And I am arranging this song for Panorama in Trinidad, and I want to do an introduction. Could you give me some guidelines or some inspiration or some ideas on how to make this arrangement come to life with a good introduction?
That's a great choice. It's got such a rich vibe. For the introduction, you want to set the mood, so think about starting with a soft, atmospheric texture, maybe a slow, sustained note in the low pans, like a pedal tone in A minor, and then introduce a syncopated slow groove. After that, you can gradually layer in the melody. Maybe the tenors or double seconds come in softly with a call and response. And don't be afraid to introduce a slight rhythmic tension, like a syncopated clave or a percussive break, just to build anticipation before the main melody kicks in. Keep it gradual, so it feels like a journey from that quiet introduction into the full power of the song.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Duvone?
Daniel?
What the hell?
Daniel?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. See, everyone is just dumbfounded. No one has anything to say. No one has anything to say. Jason said, I'm gonna collect something on deck 5. I'm stuck here listening because I cannot walk in guest areas in my phone with like that. Truly mind blowing. Would you let it
Would
go
it let you go?
back as far as to play back a sample?
Yes, it does.
What?
Yes, it does. Super job? Yes, it does.
That's
It's
Ricardo.
crazy.
That's Ricardo. So when you
Okay,
when
Ricardo. Yeah,
when you
Ricardo, man,
yeah.
it's crazy. It's crazy. And you see, I ain't playing no game with it. I'm recording and asking it everything and it just better back out everything to me.
Yeah.
Everything to me. Everything to me.
Wow.
Things you wouldn't believe if you didn't see or hear it.
Right? Because I would not.
Yeah.
If this was just a straight conversation, I would be like, I don't believe you. That wouldn't. No, that can't happen. Mm-mm. So everyone listening tonight, hello, EJ. EJ, you just missed something crazy. Just letting you know, you just missed something crazy. But I
Yeah,
implore
man.
you, before we leave, everyone homework.
Uh-huh.
I give homework here sometimes. I want everyone just to do what Duvone just did and see what AI spits out to you because
It's crazy here, Daniel.
I have no
This
words.
is crazy. It's crazy.
EJ, AI. We're talking about AI right now and what it does,
And what it
uh,
is doing.
what it's
Because
doing.
again, you will never know. If you ask me honestly, if I ever use it, my answer is to you, honestly, no.
Yeah.
Honestly, no. No.
Wow.
No. It's crazy to the point that it gives you a breakdown how to arrange a Parama song for
Mm-hmm.
8 minute duration, Daniel. It gives you the breakdown on what to do, how to do, when to do.
I wonder because AI is pulling from the internet, so I wonder if it's pulling from like music all the way from like back in the day from YouTube, or is it pulling it from like I'm wondering where it's pulling it from.
And that's the crazy thing. We don't know. It never reveals the source of where it comes from. It
Yeah,
has to have some generated source that it comes from. But this
yeah.
thing ain't talking. This thing ain't talking by guess just so.
No. Because for it to be able to arrange an 8 minute song, it's pulling from somewhere.
But then
It
again,
has
too.
to.
But remember when I asked AI to give me a chord progression
Mm-hmm.
to change from this key? Okay, I
Yeah.
can ask it again and give me and tell you what to do. Okay, check it out. Hey man, good night. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing really well, and I hope you are too.
Nice, I'm
If
doing
there's
well.
anything
Yes, I have a question for you. I need some help. I am doing this original composition and I am in the key of E flat minor and I want to change it to E sorry, I want to change it to uh, a C major, but I want to pass through three or
got it.
four,
So
or
you
two,
want
I want to pass through 3 or 4 different chord changes to get to C major.
perfect. So to create a smooth and kind of dramatic journey, you can pass through a few intermediate keys. For example, you could go from E flat minor up to G minor. That's a nice minor pivot. Then you could move to B flat major, which brings in a bit of brightness. After that, you might go to A major. And from A major, you can make a big leap down to C major. That gives you this kind of ascending and then resolving motion. It'll feel like a journey with some tension and release, and it keeps the harmonic interest. Let me know how that lands.
Yvonne, I'm gonna leave you. I'm going to shut off this. Right? Like, nah. I EJ, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, EJ? Someone said, Jason said for sure, I'm gonna ask it some questions itself, but I gotta go. Truly interesting, Duvon. Bye, Jason. Hopefully you have a good night.
Hey Jason, take care, man.
Oh,
Daniel, it's crazy.
that is insane.
You know you could sing to it, right? You know you could sing to it. La 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 la. Could you give me the harmonies for what I just sang? It will give it back, Daniel. This shit is crazy. This shit. It's crazy.
Okay, so again, homework, everyone. Everyone's going to go to AI and see what it spits out at you.
Yeah. Well,
And
sorry
then and let me and Duvone know.
sorry for bringing that part of the tech thing to life for people to understand what is happening out here now.
Yeah.
And I know it's crazy. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
This mean a few years AI would arrange panorama. Nah, it's doing it now. DJ, you don't know if it
In
happened
a
this
few
year.
years, it's done there already. It's done there already.
It could have happened. It could
But
have
you will
happened this
never
year.
know. You will
Yeah.
never know because then again, see if I'm arranging a song home here, if I'm arranging a song home here, and I catch my ass now because it's like 2 years ago I used this change key and I moved from this key to this key that's so
Yeah.
commonly used all the time, and I want to come with something different, but catching my ass now. But I say, well,
Yeah.
here what happened, boy, and I want to create something different. Go to AI, ask AI. AI will help them. Them don't want to work and be creative with it. I just showing you for itself. It's there.
Yeah.
The app is here. The knowledge is here. The chord change and the modulations and these things, it's there. It could tell you where to go to resolve, to tension, dramatic, all these things to get from one chord to next chord.
Wow. Sorry, hard to breathe. I'm speechless. So you mean going and you mean going and AI? Yes, arranging. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it could have happened already, EJ, and none of us would have known.
Yeah, well, I never know. Well, I never. If I didn't bring the
None of us
topic
would
up
have
now,
known.
if I never bring the topic up, but I'm honest enough to make everybody understand. I heard about it. I tried it, and
Mm,
I tried to talk to it about it, but I never use it with none of the arrangements. I mean, that's come like
yeah,
it
yeah.
done with it. Done with it for me. Done with
That's
it.
crazy. And the
Some
fact
people
that
might
it,
say, nah, I don't want to use it already now. You know about that, and you ain't tell nobody. I say, look, I hear no one. I hear on your program, and I'm telling about it. If I
mm-hmm,
wanted to keep it a secret and use it all the time and never use
you
it, I'm telling
you
her
you would
everyone. I said, well, what the ass is this, boy?
you would have
Nah,
if you
man.
used it, you wouldn't have said anything. You would have kept that
No.
to yourself.
Yeah, well, I keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Come on. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. This matter for
Wow.
work, by the way. We see
Chris,
that I am an
Chris,
IT professional, and what Duvone is saying is 100% correct. I have never used it for music, though. I've never used it for music. I will
I
never
never
ever use
even
that for
thought to
music.
use it for music. No.
Yeah, but it's there. It's there. So I don't have to sit down behind a keyboard and bust my brain about how to spread chords again.
No,
Facts.
you don't. AI will do all the work
You
for you.
don't. This thing doing it for Emmanuel. This thing you just had to ask it. Give it four chords and tell it to break it down in harmonic development with melody and harmony. This thing doing it.
That is crazy. And EJ, I don't know if you were in before, but we were talking about how it can literally arrange an 8-minute panorama song for you. Just tell it what to do, and it will do it for you.
You wanna
Score it
answer
and
it again?
everything.
You wanna answer it again?
I think we get the gist. The gist. Because we're also trying to. Our brain is just not braining right now. It is
Yeah.
mind blowing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Homework, everyone. I want to hear what you guys came up with.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Wow. Well, on that note, let's call it a night because
Yeah, we could
I'm
call it.
probably going to
It
talk
was
the
really
rest of
nice
this.
being in the program again tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you
Hope
for
that I
coming
brought
on.
some fresh air of good news and
You did.
good vibes and
You
having the
did.
truth be revealed how these things works. It's
Mm-hmm.
there. That's it.
Yeah.
Have a good night, baby girl. And good night to all your viewers. Again, my
Good
name is Duvone
night.
Stewart. Be good. Stay good. Stay
Hold
safe.
on. Before you say goodbye, let everyone know that your music is out. where to get you.
Yeah, okay. Again, my Panama arrangements for 2026. Small, Build a Nation Together by Sunstars. Medium, small, Soft Man by Course Lavender Some Specialist. And large, The Lizard, is available. You can message me at my email address. I will send it on my Instagram. You could come on my Instagram page, send me a message. You could get all the information you need, website, email address, phone number, 200 a copy, USTT dollars, and 1500 TT dollars. Yeah? The 3 songs are available, and any song that you request that Duvone Stewart arranged, large, medium, or small, the year that I took part in that category, are also available. For example, Year for Love, Hooking Me, Feeling to Party, Wrong Again, DNA, what
So
the
many
last
more.
is Bet Me, all of them, Roti and Valkyrie. These songs are available. Like a Boss, all these songs are available for scores, and they're playing out. They are doing well sale wise, and people are investing in it. So
Good.
hope this video is
Awesome.
available afterwards. I don't
Thank
know.
you again, Duvone. We will talk
All right,
because
man. Take care. Peace out, everybody. Bye.
have a good night. Have a good night. Again, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Remember, homework. I want to hear everything. And yes, Curtis, this video would be available on my Instagram, and I will post it on my YouTube channel later on. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good Friday, and we'll talk soon. Bye, everyone.